Good afternoon. How's things going? Alright, so it's Sunday afternoon, getting ready for work. A regular night shift. And I got to thinking, how many of you started with one of these? I did. Have had several of those over the years. I've given away a bunch of those over the years. Little VDH, Vanderhagen, brush and soap in a bowl. And that brush, everybody always wants to talk about how it is, but they work. So it's got a bowl like this in it, and the soap. I think this is the Select, they called it, if I remember correctly. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but I think that's right. And then the brush. And this brush has been around for a while, years and years and years, so it's well broke in. The new brushes look something like this, and when you start washing them and cleaning them, they're going to shed a few hairs, and nothing to panic about shedding a few hairs. But anyway, after 5-6 years, they kind of look like that, and they still shed a few hairs every once in a while. I've never really seen where that was a huge problem. I shed a few hairs every now and again too. So I thought today we'd use the Vanderhagen, which is a nice, easy lathering soap, good protection, good slickness, and pair it up with a flying wing, also known as a bullet tip, Jim. This was Jim's switch to open, and this particular one does not have the guiding eye. This is a flying wing, and some of them had what they called the guiding eye on here. It was a little eye looking thingy so that you could see that you were running it flat on your face, is my understanding. These were made to be run flat. We'll see that in a few minutes. And several people have been using them lately, and I thought I'd give it a go. We got a CVS or Walgreens, I can't remember, but they're identical blades, so it doesn't matter, blade in there. So that ought to work pretty good. Alright, we'll get a little water out of my brush here. The VDH soap is just super easy to lather. There's nothing to it. It's just a really good solid soap. Like I said, I've given a lot of it to folks to start with, starter kits that I've built and things like that over the years. And it's just nice. They also make a glycerin soap that I've melted down and made into a couple of homemade shave sticks. That's what I used in my little chapstick shave stick. Treble shave stick is the Vanderhagen glycerin. So been around a while. And then even before that, they had a company called Surrey and they have a same looking handle. This is my granddad's Surrey brush, and it looks the same shape, and it's just a plastic handle and everything, and that's a shave for another day. But and then after that it was Vanderhagen, so I don't know if bought them out, or I don't know the company history. Don't think it really matters this time of day. Alright, here we go. Pretty good size boring knot in the Vanderhagen brush. Works very well indeed. So an update on my old truck that had broke down. I sold it finally. Found somebody that had one that needed a engine, and still at 180 some odd thousand miles I think it had on it. Could have been 280, it just said 80. Didn't have the one or whatever. So anyway, it's still running good since I'd got it back running. So I went to a happy new home after being in the family in one shape or another for 24 years since it was new. Alright, so that drama's done with. Alright, flat on the face. That's how they said to run the MicroMatics. That's how I find it's best. I've said it before. Some people say, well, you know, I can move it just a little bit. It runs just a little. No, it doesn't. Run it flat on the face. If you're going to bring it off flat on the face, it ain't going to be much, and then you got to really start paying attention to it. Very underrated razor in my opinion. The MicroMatics, especially the flying wing here, bullet tip if you like. I'm okay with that. And the clog proof are really underrated razors. You can pick them up dirt cheap. They're built like tanks, seriously. And I'm not talking Sherman tanks. I'm talking like a T-85. These things are built. They were twist to open, and they just work. Such a good job. If you grow it, it'll shave it. Just about. The flying wing or the guide eye, whichever one you get, were the last models that were built. Alright. And of course it all started with the open comb, which is an interesting razor. Very efficient, functions very well, demands a little respect when you're using it. With the flying wing here, there's nothing special about running a flying wing. You put it flat on your face and you shave. Alright, another round of the VDH. I think the current production of the VDH stuff is the luxury, they call it. And it's still a good soap. I think out of the three, they had the, they had the Select, the Deluxe, and the Luxury that I remember. There may have been some others mixed in there along with the glycerin. But I picked up one of the luxury sets here a while back. And I'm not the world's biggest fan of the scent, but it's still a good shaving soap at a good price. Alrighty. Matter of fact, hold that thought just a second. This is the mug that comes with the newest one, the little. So it's got the little Vanderhagen windmill on the side of it and stuff like that. We'll use it here in a shave in a little while someday. But it's not a bad thing at all. Alright, back across here, kind of a little angle going. Easy peasy. You can come around under the chin there. Ain't nothing to it today. How you like it? I like it with peas and carrots. That's how I like it. Alright. Get this rinsed off. See what we got. Feeling very nice. Very nice. Alright. And we'll grab a little bit of the old witch hazel here for our touch-up pass. Feels pretty good. Touch up in the usual areas probably. Alright, oh, we got a little touch up under the neck here. Come down the side of the ear. Side of the ear here. We'll touch up under the neck here. Oh yeah, it was pretty good. For some reason, a little rough right behind that jawline. It don't hurt to go back and hit a little bit. Don't be shy. Don't be shy at all. Every once in a while, you gotta get a little extra buff in somewhere. It's just how it goes. So there we go, Vanderhagen. Not too shabby, Hagen. That was a really nice close shave. Nice and comfortable. You don't have to fight with the razor. Nothing wrong with it. And Stetson Cooling Moisture. A lot of times I don't like moisturizing stuff. I don't like the way it feels, but this is a kind of a light feeling to it. It's got that great Stetson scent to it. And my mom was still alive. Boy, she loved Stetson. And I tell you, I'd wear Stetson sometimes when I was going to take her to somewhere, just because of how much she loved it. Have a happy Sunday. Vanderhagen bullet tip, also known as the flying wing. Don't be shy about them. You can pick these things up fairly inexpensive. They'll last forever. Matter of fact, the last roaches will be shaving with flying wings, I have a feeling. They're just going to last forever. Alright, go out, have a good Sunday. Although Sunday, you know, it's already like 4 o'clock in the afternoon here, so it's winding down, but I got to get ready for work. Y'all go do whatever you got to do. Happy shaves.